Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Papa Bale, and welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share if you like this content. Okay, so we got the SSG double relay swap of the in and out. Let me just go through the connections, and then I'll go through the components, or I'll do them both as we go along here. Battery connections. So battery 1 is connected to 5 and 6 of relay 1, which is here, 5 and 6. So the third one down, battery 1 connected. And then the battery 2 is connected to 5 and 6 of relay 2. So now batteries are connected to the relays. SSG input connections. 1 and 2 of relay 1 are connected to SG in, negative and positive respectively. Means in that order. So negative goes to negative, positive goes to positive. And then relay 2, numbers 3 and 4 are connected to SG in, negative, positive, in that order. So negatives connect to negative, positive connect to positive of the SG in. Okay, so I drew another picture without all the directions on it. So here's the two connections to the in. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, both connected to the SSG input. Now see, the problem with that is you got to run it with diodes, and those diodes can never connect. They can never touch each other. This has to be a very well insulated circuit. So I don't know if I'm ever going to get to build it. All right, so now we're at SSG output connections. So we're going to do the output now. 3 and 4 of 1 is connected to negative, positive of the output. Relay 2, numbers 1 and 2 are connected to the relay output, or the SSG output. So the top two numbers right here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, these ones swap back and forth when this bottom part is triggered, 7 and 8. And we're almost there. Trigger connections, trigger battery, or power supply, basically a 12-volt input, goes through the PWM, and that transfers power and a signal to the MOSFET switch, which is then distributed to the pulse, goes to 7 and 8 of both relays. See, here's your trigger, and it's connected to both switches on both relays. Okay, so one trigger, one switch, 2 relays. It's got to be broken down like that. So what we have, we got our battery 1, battery 2. We're not going to do any of the connections. Trigger battery, or power supply, PWM, MOSFET, relay. That's a pretty good relay. You need 2 relays, one for each battery. And then here's the SSG, and here's the, wait a minute, here's the input, top one, bottom one's the output. And instead of swapping the batteries, we're just going to be swapping the input and the output. If we can. I don't even know if that's possible right now. I don't know. And I know that all this has to be very well insulated. None of these connections can touch each other. because we are going to be cross-referencing a lot of different energies here, and they just simply cannot be commingled. And that's awesome. I put this is an SSG from K Energy Store. I do not have a schematic for it currently. I put this thing through the rigors, and it has come out on top. It's a very well-built SSG circuit, and it has a generator combo with it. That's what this switch is. So it can switch from, an SSG mode to a generator mode. But we're going to be using it in SSG mode because really all we're doing is swapping the energies and where they're going. We're swapping where the energy is going. We're not swapping where it's coming from. And that's the idea of this circuit. I don't know whether or not it's a good idea. I just have a good, strong feeling that it's a possibility. But like I said, all this stuff has to be very well insulated. None of the metals can touch each other. Very cool. Yet at the same time, very, very strict. I had a rush in where two of the diodes actually accidentally connected with one another, and boom, just total, all the diodes went up. All of them did. Not just the ones that touched, but all of them did. Like, I was like, man, we're gonna think this through next time. Absolutely. All right, so real quick to wrap this up. Yeah, very cool. So I was thinking that another way to do it would be to connect the input and the output 5 and 6 on each relay, and then double connect the batteries to 1 and 2, and then and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now this is where I'm getting lost in my head. Do I need to connect it to the opposite relays 3 and 4? Do we need to do that? I don't think we even need to do that. I just think that when it switches, you go to a different altogether. But we'll see. So I think you just can connect it to all 4 pins. No. Nope, you have to do it on either one. So you got to do it to 1 and 2 on relay 1 and 3 and 4 on relay 2. Battery 1 gets connected, and then the output or input gets connected to 5 and 6. So you could do it that way too. But this way is swapping the input and the output is what's being swapped. So this becomes this, and this becomes this when the relays get triggered. I think it's cool. Will it work? I have no idea. I've already created smoke with this, so but I think if I get it the way it's supposed to be without any of the stuff making contact, that it'll work. Will it go forever? Frick no, man. Every time it swaps the battery, it's going to lose some juice. So, but I think it'll go longer than just one battery. All right. Thank you very much. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. Bye now.